Oh shit. Oh, we live. Hey. All right, dope. All right, hold up. I want to make sure this got it all set up correct. Yeah, what? Hold up. How the fuck does this work? Hold up. Okay. All right, yeah. So we live. All right, for sure. So, right, how to think for yourself, right? And it's all about the idea, problem, and solution, right? So the idea is how to think for yourself, right? And the problem is a lot of people don't think for themselves. And the solution is when you don't think for yourself, you think other people's thoughts that aren't even yours, right? And with that being said, right, it becomes a problem when other people think for you because their ideas become your ideas because you aren't the intellectual creator and the intellectual property that created that energy, right? So, right, how to think for yourself, right? Step one, stop thinking how everybody else think, right? Have your own idea about something, right? But there's a problem with that because we live in the world where, everybody want to teach you everything. They just want to teach you how to learn. They don't want to teach you how to think, right? So how do you think for yourself, right? Step one is whenever you get a thought that you know isn't yours, you start destroying that thought. That's how you solve the problem, right? The thing about it, though, whenever you got an idea, right, everybody has a problem with how you think, right? Their solution is to say that you're the way of thinking is wrong because it's not the same way of everybody else is thinking, right? And that's their problem with your idea, and their solution is to think like everybody else, right? What I wanted to do though is play a little song as well that I made with my homie. It's called Monument. Shout out to Flight Boss, I fucked with his live streams. I was just gonna see if he was gonna go out tonight. I'm not even gonna front. I was like, shit. I wanted to talk about this shit anyways. I wanted to do some videos today anyways. And I had a real good conversation, right?
What do you see in the mirror?
How do we even think for ourselves in the first place?
Amphibious past in the past. Put the life in the set. The find out more to lies what you find. Lies in two with the mind. Tune in, move, man, like an heart fight night with that spark. To find the side. You can cry till your tears all crystallized. Honey, yo, calcified. Mouth dry. Motor function.
Moving slow, world.
Wake up from a dream at the matrix and nothing to me. Many face God, Lena Carter, on point, father like Carter.
What do you see when you're looking at me? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see when you're looking at me? What do you see? What do you see?
Yo.
What do you see when you're looking at me?
Many face God.
Lena Carter. On point, father like Carter, will be a martyr, dreaming, plus
they had too much feelings and all this attachment, so they couldn't be with God. Many face God. Motherfuckers ain't.
Fire make me feel like I need a monument, so let's monumental.
All solutions aren't possible, right?
Keep it clean, no stains like
you have the idea. All solutions are possible. The problem is, you can't make it happen right now. So that's what manifestation is.
What do you see when you're looking at me? What do you see? What do you see?
Shadows.
What do you see when you're looking at me?
Made this beat.
What do you see?
Razzie Bear.
What do you see?
Putting in work.
What do you see when you're looking at me?
The earth like a prostitute. Insanity, what they institute. Robin Hood on top of heads. Firefly like a candle, right? Somebody in my peace, what they hate to see. Fuck it, even hatred free. I love it, like she lick it though. That's a positive. Leaning tower, you still babbling. Leaning thee like a star from Galilee. While I walk in, don't look down or around. Just my tightrope, levitate when see ovulate. In between disaster, fuck rap, hip hop, moving massacre. Made for this moment, future in like break. Starting on the sober. Lowercase G-O-D like Heracles,
right.
intellect movement.
So,
Robert
intellect movement, right? I'm here to, it's monumental when you mind your mental, right? And I'm going to expand a little bit on that. Monumental, it's monumental. All right. Shout out to that. So, when you mind your mental, it's monumental, right? You know. So look, I'm gonna put out the shit. It's not no insane, no insane. Hee woo, woo. That was that shit though. Damn, that's some good shit. It's some good shit for sure. All right, come on, goddamn, go out, motherfucker, go out. So right, you know, thoughts become emotions in density, right? But we're just talking about thoughts now, right? We're gonna do another video on emotions. That's another video, right? So when you can think for yourself, it's monumental, right? Because you now are overstanding that all the thoughts that you had previously may or may not have been yours, and you start getting rid of the thoughts that aren't yours, the ones that you don't think, don't think on a regular, and don't actually think is true. Like, you believe that's not the truth, and it's a falsity. That's the only reason there is falsity, because of truth, right? And if that becomes in your mind to the point where you can't think for yourself and understand and overstand that there's intellectual property that may have created that thought for you to think in the first place in this circumstance situation. And, you know, it's another video as well, but that's how tarot cards get implemented with their astrological alignment, because it's really just another date and time. It's just like another holiday. You know, that's really what a tarot card is. I mean, I could go deeper with certain ones. I'll just give you an example. Devil card is Capricorn, straight up. I mean, boom. I mean, look that up. All right. So, okay. So here's the problem, right? We have the idea, thinking for yourself and what it can do for you, right? All those ideas, high ideas, right? And then you got to bring those high ideas to another point in the line, right? And the problem is going through all these circumstances where others don't think for themselves and believe that is correct, right? And they come to these solutions that they believe that if they stay in this system, they'll be happy, right? That's their solution. If I stay in this circumstance, with this idea, there's no problem at all, because that's what I'm supposed to do anyways. There's no problem. You know what I mean? So their solution is automatic. They believe that there is no problems because they're completely perfect, right? It's like I'm saying, like, you have these thoughts where you can't and everything like that. Like, you start declining all possibilities and say that you can't do something. That's a problem, right? And once you solve that problem, you have your idea to think for yourself, right? And the problem is that, you might not be able to make that possible. You know, the letter P, probable, possible, problem. You know, there's a lot of things like that. And a solution, right? Making that possible. And once you prove everybody that that's actually what's going on, they'll start to understand your ideas, problems, and solutions, and why you solve those problems that way, right? And once you solve your problem of not being able to think for yourself, you'll start being brought into realms of realities where others truly just are not even able to think for themselves. So you have to show them this space, or choose that is not your problem to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't create their ideas, and you aren't that intellectual property. Unless they are truly dear to you, you don't gotta really break this science down to them if you feel it's going to taint your spirit and you're going to get blood on your hands and you won't be able to even explain what you're saying. And but you got to think about it this way: that's always going to give you called what you call spiritual substance. And when you have substance, you can use that substance in other places. It's just about it's not what you do, it's how you do. So you give me the substance of you don't agree with what I'm saying. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep my substance and hold on to it until somebody can actually understand what I'm saying and we can vibrate correctly. Like, and I was just having a conversation today. This is another video, but I'm not, may or may not do it. I think I'm gonna do this one. Everybody's got their own journey, right? And there's a reason why everything happens the way it happens because people have these thoughts that they may or may not have control of, and then you get emotions from these thoughts, and you're like, I don't know if I should really trust this person, and things like that. I'm like, oh, are they really right? You know what I mean? But if you can think for yourself, you're like, okay, you're saying what you're saying, and that's how you see it, and you know what I mean. I'm not supposed to think the way you think. I'm supposed to think how I think, and then get those gain things. Like be able to step in your shoes and see how you see it. As well. But not like it's like two ships in the night, right? I'm the one ship and you're passing another ship. We're both in the same waters though. And and it's not what we're doing, we're both in the water, but it's how we're in the water. It's like, okay, I know we're just two ships passing the night, but you may see it like, oh, like this is an important thing. Like, I mean, everything is important, right? But um, my ship's the most important ship, and everybody's got to join on my ship, and follow my ship, and everybody's not going to follow your ship, and that's what it is on this plane of existence. They've already created soul groups for that, and we got to create our own. This is part of why I'm doing this. So shout out to all y'all, whoever watched this video. I only got one watching this right now, but it is what it is. It's lit. You know what I mean? That's like a trillion viewers to me. It don't even matter really because, my idea, problem, and solution is going to work regardless. How I think is going to create solutions. And this is going to be a trillion billion a number. It's like let's do quartillion to the quartillionth power viewers on this motherfucker. That's what it is right here. That's the way you got to think. It's all possibilities. The numbers they even created is going to be the views that I got in this motherfucker. So yeah, much love to all y'all, and we're going to be out this motherfucker here soon. But right, there's power within thinking for yourself, because once you think for yourself, you take control of your reality, right? And having control of your reality means that regardless of what's going on in your circumstance, you understand that you've created these circumstances for yourself. So you have to get yourself in and out of them. So there's no excuses there at all. Like, it's all on you. It's all on you. Real talk. But it would only be a you if there was an I to talk to, an I as in you. You know what I'm saying? So I and I create you. You know what I mean? So we gotta be together on this, and Soul Group is lit. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? We reminisce over you. It's lit. Whoever want to rock with me, and we're gonna keep it bopping. We lit.